We're on this one side boss first that looked really cool. We talked to the lady of the sap, and then immediately after this, we're going to take out the paintress. This is what we need. Much better. Much better.
Christoph, Expedition 49. We can hold the line for another few days, but we need to find a way out. Our water supply is running dangerously low. Focusing our strategy around healing was a smart move. But we can't take down an Everin like this with our weak firepower and our backs against the wall. We can keep the fighters healed for quite some time, but not without water. Even with water, we would eventually run out of stamina. For our allies who come after, sadly our lives may have proven that defense is both absolutely necessary and wholly insufficient.
Slow and steady way did not make him through, I guess. Make him get through. Ready to face whatever's ahead. The gesture at the very beginning said that a whole bunch of expeditioners died. Let's see.
Time to shine.
Finesse and grace. Finesse and precision.
Meet your
I thought that was going to be more of a challenge. My bad. Still, guess that means we're ready for the paintress. Upgrade. Yeah. Anything with regards to new skills, we'll figure that out after the paintress. We got this pretty well dialed in. There's one other side boss guy on one of these islands somewhere, but I can't remember where he was, so we're just gonna leave that for after we destroy the paintress to see what the game does understand. And assuming we can take on the paintress regardless. This game's done the bait and switch a few times already, with us not being able to advance directly towards it because of the barrier. We had to take out the axon. Wasn't hard, but definitely going to keep going. There's a bunch of areas that we just can't access yet.
We can finally reach the painters.
Let's make sure we're well prepared beforehand. We still have a little bit of time.
They have one point. I need to upgrade one person's weapon. Actually, two weapons. I have the means for it now, thanks to one of the side areas. I think I got like 2 upgrade materials. I can get Verso's sword, and then hopefully I have enough for... yeah. Torso, yeah. That's level 20 on you. I don't care about Monaco. He's a auto bomber level 20, level 20. I think I even made Medellum level 20 earlier when I first got the stuff. Oh, right. I dropped this item. But it doesn't look good. This here was from some crow boss. Menessen. It was actually a surprisingly easy boss. A lot of health, but surprisingly easy. This is the one I want to level up, though. The Tisserand, that looks incredible. With that play again upon entering Twilight, but I can't quite get there. So, I guess we are ready. The only thing we upgraded was Verso's Contorso. Just gonna wait. Here, you know what? Barrier Breaker. Make it a little bit more barrier breaky. Weapon on, the 22 one looked unfun.
You seem...
It's nothing. Just nerves. It's been a long road to get here.
extra long for you, I imagine.
You, on the other hand, seem quite relaxed.
Do I?
You're not nervous?
Of course I am. But we will do everything in our power. And either it will be enough, or it won't.
I got another to spend time with. That's unexpected.
You used to be a farmer. Is that why you use a scythe?
I guess, yeah. Once a farmer, always a farmer.
Is a double-headed scythe very useful on a farm, though?
Double the efficiency. You should see how quickly I can harvest crops.
I'll bet. I used to love the gardens of Lumiere. It must look quite different now.
Probably a lot more variety than back then. The Outdome teams brought back loads of new plants from the surrounding islands. That's actually how I met Pierre. I asked his team for honey petal samples. He brought me a bouquet of them, and 15 boxes of plant cuttings.
Smart man. If you want to romance a farmer, live plants are probably better than dead flowers.
Dead flowers are nice too.
You don't talk about your husband much. Sorry.
It's okay. It's just... it still hurts that he's gone. Neither of us were perfect, but we were perfect for each other.
What happened to him? You don't have to talk about it.
He died in an accident on one of the islands near Lumiere. His body washed away.
I'm... sorry.
I was prepared for his gommage, but not for him to die in an accident. We were supposed to have 5 more years together. It's okay. I've learned to be grateful for the time we did have, instead of angry at the time we lost.
That's a good way to look at it. You were lucky to have found each other. Not everyone has that.
Yeah, I am. Very lucky.
Well, I can't compete with that.
You're competing in a different event.
And that's a nice way to say fling. Is there a future where I might compete in the same event?
Let's just focus on today And by today, I mean tonight.
Feel used. That might not be a good idea. I don't know if I can keep my feelings casual.
That might not be a good idea. I don't know if I can keep my feelings, casual.
I understand. Good night.
So disappointed, she understands Versa's feelings, and she sees a good friend in Versa. They spend some time discussing past lovers, and then head back to others.
I can't believe we're this close.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ciel was right about you.
Oh. Actually, I should thank you. I wouldn't have got this far on my own.
Tomorrow comes.
He's spending time with Lune. Versa approaches Lune, who is working on Expedition 33 journal.
Working on the 33's journal. You planning to die anytime soon?
Well, you never know what tomorrow brings. Not to you, but to us.
Do you always take such copious notes?
Since I was 4.
Really?
That's what happens when you have obsessive researchers for parents.
Still, 4 is young.
Not anymore. Not when you only live to 32. Everyone in Lumiere starts their apprenticeship at 6, and I was apprenticed to my parents, so they started me early.
I guess that's nice.
They got to spend more time with you.
They needed a research assistant who never went home. The obvious solution? Birth your own. Look at you, getting me to talk about myself.
Doesn't that feel nice? My parents were both artists. Widely respected, very prominent artists. So, there was a great deal of pressure to follow in their path.
You're an artist, then?
Not the kind they wanted me to be.
Meaning?
Music is my passion.
Huh. Mine too.
What do you play?
Guitar. You?
Piano, mostly. But a little guitar as well. You know how to summon an instrument from pigtoes, right? Of course you do.
Start a band.
Maybe we could play together sometime.
Maybe we can.
Versa and Lune have found common passions. Lune is intrigued by the facet of Verso, and Verso is excited to play music with a fellow music lover. They spent some time discussing their favorite song and how they learned music. The discussion is passionate, lasts for several hours. Neither notices time passing.
You seem...
It's nothing. It's been a long...
Extra...
You, on the other... You're not nervous?
Of course we will do, and...
Checking to
I
see if
can't
there's
believe...
Yeah.
Thank you.
Second spend time with option, which does happen.
Still thinking about what you saw?
I wish Gustav was here.
So notices Maya looking sad and approaches her carefully.
You okay?
Yeah,
What's wrong?
nothing. Just thinking about Gustav. And Lucien. And everyone. Every time I think I've managed to contain it, a wave comes out of nowhere and drags me away.
I know.
How do you do it? After all these years?
They say time heals all wounds.
Does it?
But I guess death heals all wounds too. Bad joke. Sorry. Death is not necessarily final.
What does that mean?
Gustav lives on in other ways, right? Through your memories, through his influence on your life and everyone else's, through the Lumina converter and his research.
Yeah, that's true, but that's not very comforting when I'm missing him.
Try talking to him. I'm serious. It helps. Or at least It helps me. I imagine what they would say, how they would react to things. It helps me keep them alive in my mind.
I'll try that.
Rael is skeptical about Verso's advice. She's not in the mood to talk, but also does not wish to be alone. Verso understands, and he sits with her in silence, and they appreciate the silence they share. Then they head back to the others.
Still thinking.
I wish.
You're finally here.
We are.
You ready?
Yeah.
Spending some time with Monaco.
I'm bored. Let's play cards or throw some dice.
Nuh-uh. You always cheat.
No, I always win. Only the weak cry foul when their skills fail them.
The other Jestrels never want to play with you either.
Poor losers. Fine. How about a duel? We haven't had a proper duel in ages. Yes, a duel will be even more fun. Get our blood flowing.
Time to lose.
All right. Get ready to lose.
You're outmatched.
That lightning bolt is not just literally double damage.
You're outmatched.
I have the thing. I don't have the thing that makes you deal more damage based on every shot you take. But it's okay, we'll just end with paradigm shift. We'll try ending with these many. Monaco is getting all that thunderbolt is broken. 3 levels really broken.
Aha! You, sir, have been defeated.
You got lucky.
What was it you said? Only the weak cry foul when their skills fail them.
You're right. Or I guess I'm right, since I said that. You have grown more formidable than I remembered. Your skills are strong. I respect your win.
And I respect your loss. You were right, old friend. That was fun. Come on, let's go get a drink. I'm parched.
Monaco and Verso are thrilled to have fought each other once more. It's their special way of displaying affection for each other. Strange that we're only level 4 relationship. Monaco gets Sanctuary, they share a few drinks, but Monaco can't drink because of
You're
Matt.
finally here.
We are.
You ready?
Yeah,
Can't spend more time with him.
me too.
Did you know Sorry was my first rock?
Really?
Francois was super jealous, but he got one from Clea instead.
Wait, Francois has his own set of rocks. Why does he keep stealing yours then?
Because we're buddies. Francois is so fun.
Yeah, I want to spend time with Esky. So approaches Esky with something significant to discuss.
I can't believe you told Ciel about the wine.
Oh well, she's very persuasive.
Really?
And when she smiles at me, I feel warm and fuzzy.
So she smiled at you and you cracked. Some secret keeper you are.
Oh, I thought I was more of a wine keeper than a secret keeper.
Well, great job there too. There's barely any wine left.
I thought you would understand. Don't lie. When she smiles at you, You feel warm and fuzzy too.
What? No, that's not true.
Are you getting warm? Your face looks kind of red. Oh, and she showed me a really cool rock.
You gave her all my best wine for a rock. Better be a special rock. What's this one called?
Oh, this rock has not yet introduced itself to me. So I don't know what to call it or what its special power is.
I see.
Oh, but Luna's helping me study it. She knows a lot about rocks.
Of course she does.
Luna knows a lot about lots of things. Talking to her is super fun. She's so interested and gets so excited. Just like you.